what you see. Then please subscribe, eh? And if you like what I do, then smash that like button too. And if you like to try leave a comment down below. I like radar crypto. I like radar crypto. I like radar crypto. Radar.
Someone to save. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. I wish you all the best I can, and I stop myself for a while. I'm saying things I don't believe. The panic's rising up in you. Won't you tell me something new? Don't you think for the people the best we find back my family is sooner than this? Don't you think for the people the best we find back my family is sooner than this? Don't you wish I would have been someone else? I want to feel your gap without making a mess at you. Won't you tell me something new? I want to tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. Don't you think for the people the best we find back my family is sooner than this? Don't you think for the people the best we find back my family is sooner than this? Don't you wish I would have been someone else? I want to feel your gap without making a mess at you. Won't you tell me something new? Wish you all the best I can, then I stop myself for a while.
Chase your tail light. I'll be under your skin, letting you go for a while.
We're going full turkey today. John, that was the perfect opportunity for you to transition. I'm just saying. I don't want to transition to nothing. You identify as a turkey. I identify as an Appalachian American. That's not what I was talking about, Sean. Just hit the damn button. You sure are opinionated today.
For those of you out there that have hit that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto with Road Dogs. Taking a look at Bitcoin, it's starting to look just a slight bit bullish right now. I kind of like it, kind of like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing here on this 12-hour. The 12-hour, we're starting to regain that 9-moving average. We're beneath this big, thick Ichinoku cloud. Top of that cloud's coming at 99,000, almost 800. I also like this green dot that Market Cipher just printed there. Now, stochastic's kind of buried out there, leveled out. Might they want to come down a little bit or something? Maybe. Money flows in the green. Usually pullbacks we get for here, not too bad. Money flows in the green. VWAP is trying to get up there positive. We got some signs here. Looking like we might get a little push over this weekend. Probably a little bit more tomorrow than what we see tonight. But who knows? We've got a 21 moving average sitting right here, right up here above a 50 on this particular time frame. Now, if we got the signals coming in on the 12-hour, like this green dot here, the next one that we should be getting in a few hours, if we can get a few confirmations here, there should be one not far from printing here on the daily, because she kind of goes down the road there when she starts printing them, right? We got the 4-hour way over here, and I don't know, skip up to the 8-hour. We had it over here, 11 o'clock, was it a.m.? Probably about 11 a.m. And the 12-hour just now starting to print, not yet confirmed, but she's looking kind of ballsy there, like she might give us something. I would say by Monday, maybe Monday, Tuesday, we might be printing a green dot right here. Let's hope. We can think. We can hope, can't we? Money flow is starting to come down on this daily time frame. We can level out. A little hopium. What I'm looking for, I'm not expecting us to just go full on bull and crazy up. It's still the same ideas we were looking at before. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. We're still trying to see. We need to get past the 618 Fibonacci, about 98,300, something like that. If we can get that high before rolling over. Until that happens, I mean, we can roll over and then we can come down from our lower low, comes back into some of the areas that a lot of other people are still looking at down here in these bottom Fibonacci areas here. Anywhere between 83, 88,000 on this particular leg. From there, she could bounce out these areas, come back, get rejected, and then come down further if she needed to. I think at this point in the market, it's not as likely for us to go and stay down and break all these areas and go on some bearish trend for a while. It just doesn't fit in with the 4-year cycle now, but they can wick us down there, and they can scare us, and they can do some things. A lot of people still looking at a head and shoulder pattern up here. Can we get to the lines? What does the lines look like? Oh my goodness, that's ugly. Is that the best you can do? That's a line with markers. That's the line chart right here. Not so many touches here to confirm a neckline when you kind of break it down that way. I still see it as more of a channel and a bearish retest of that. But catching on this area here, and get this fib out of the way, it's a big 382 Fibonacci area. I don't think we have it on this particular chart, but we do have it on some others. Right here is a good one I'm following. And as long as we can keep these areas, right through here where we are. Well, we got a good chance of being in a range, maybe a Wyckoff reaccumulation. What I do like here, I'm on the daily time frame now. If we can get past these little guys. Let me go ahead and take these guys off. We got the non-moving average still above the 21. That's a bullish crossover right there. Still bullish. If we're going to go anywhere, I'm looking for us to go up and test that 9. That's about 96,000. That's not bad. We by the daily, it would make me think we would come all the way back up here. 618 Fibonacci, 50 moving average, retest that, and then we got to see what can happen. But I mean, we got to clear these areas. Need to clear past this candle top here, right? To hope to see more upside, or else we might be rolling over and coming through this big thick ass green cloud. I'm not happy about that idea. So we're just kind of playing it little by little, day by day, to see what she's doing. And the more time goes by, we're starting to see where we're getting into some bottom formations here. Stochastic's buried. This momentum wave starting to curve around a little bit. That might be a promising sign. The MACD also finding some areas of support and trying to curve around here on the daily. Remember, we broke it and thought, oh man, this is it, we're going to the upside, and then she started rolling over on us, and that wasn't fun. So we got to pay attention to that. But that could be turning around for us too. You also got the RSI here doing a nice little double bottom area here. Actually, that's a higher low. We got a little bit of an angle there. We also got a little angle here, so there's no divergence there. It's just like, hey, I'm here. I would like it better if there was some form of bullish divergence there. That would give me hope that this would be a stronger move, and it'd be a trend changing move. And so far, it's not telling me that. And that could be telling us, well, this is just a local bottom for us. And that idea of where we might roll over around 98,000 could still be in the picture. It could be. A lot of things, crazy things going on in the world. World seems a little bit uncertain. Take a look at the indices here. And this SPX, the regular market over there, is starting to scare a lot of people. Or they're seeing top patterns, head and shoulders, breaking trend lines, breaking areas. Might not look at that on the bigger chart. I don't have you over here, do I? I guess we're going to look at it over here. I still see a channel idea there. They still got some things before she actually confirms and breaks low. She had a chance to do it already, but she decided not to. Personally, I think the legacy market, this represents tech stocks here mostly. Now we're in a channel idea. This was the bigger channel idea, breaking back into it. That's not good. We lost this guy. I mean, I can see where you can think we might be coming down here for a little bit, but these are still high areas. Come back here for a retest and test this level and bounce off of it. I mean, we got so many possibilities there for the legacy market, especially with Trump coming into office. I guess one of the things we should look at is total 3. It seems to be catching a bounce that we were hoping for there. Now we just got this kind of makeshift trend line that we lost. That's going to be a little bit of a resistance, or it could, we break back into it, confirm as a bear trap, and then altcoins might be going to fly high if that happens. Get us a nice strong move out of altcoins if we can get back across that trend line right there. We need to get above $1 trillion to do that, and that's a psychological number. If we break that, I guess everybody would say party's on. Bitcoin dominance over here. We got some signs that she's getting tired. Look, we got to take a closer look at that one. Let's put it up on the big chart. This is the one that kind of governs our altcoin performance here, man. She has been, she has been a little miss so-and-so trying to read this one. Breaking a key level here, pumping our bags up, making our portfolios go to the moon, and then taking it all back. Giving us a little taste of what we lost and then taking it back. Just being a big tease. Why are you teasing us, Bitcoin dominance? Still, when I look on the moving averages, man, the moving averages are still strong for this, but I think we can still pop down and talk to them. So maybe. As long as we stay below the 618, which was up here, I don't have it drawn on this chart, but about 60% right through here. As long as we stay below that, we got hope of maybe altcoin rallies. It does look like we might be getting a little bit of an altcoin rally. I don't know that we are not in altcoin season, but we are in altcoin rally season. I would call it that. We got a lot more to clear up, a lot more levels to lose before we can kind of confirm an altcoin season, in my personal opinion. I'm going to go ahead and include this angle here. That way, if we start breaking, if we get support, which we could, look, I mean, we're not out of the woods. We are not out of the woods. Look what's going on here. Maybe I should take a look. These are the most confusing signals. I mean, you got the 200 moving average on the daily, 50 moving average. That's the death cross, crossing over that. So you got a bad sign there, right? But then look, you got price above the 200, testing the 200. That could be bullish. And you got this 9 moving average that we're above, which means we're bullish, and it did a U-turn. So I mean, to me, that's bullish as all get out, and we can bump up here and then regain this. Or with the death cross, boom, 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 we dump. They don't always dump after those death crosses. They don't. So we got to keep our eye on Bitcoin dominance, because she's being awful, slightly, kind of, a little bit, very much tricky. Come down to the 4 hour. Oh, look, there's another 200 moving average that you crossing on. Really? For real? For real? Well, what do we got here that can clue us in besides these moving averages being way up there? They're wanting to come down. 100 crossed barely over the 200. So that should give us maybe that way up. Are we M topping? That is an M pattern at a top area. So it could be. Why are you there, trend line? We're on the 4 hour time frame here. So we got this trend line. Could we come down and touch it again, or the breakout area and find some support? 4 hour, actually, how are you looking? I don't think that we're going to make a lower low on Bitcoin dominance, but we might see a little bit more downside of Bitcoin dominance, which means that over the next, I would say, day or two, we will get a little pump out of altcoins. We can clear that 382, then we can come down to 618, hopefully. Got to get below that 200 moving average. Got to lose that. The only thing that's cluing us in that we might would be this big thick green cloud and that bearish crossover, that 100 of that 200 moving average. That's cluing me in. Oh yeah, we got the 360 up here. We've got rejection on it, and those moving averages doing a 180 there. They're getting rejected. They're rolling over. Haven't quite got that bearish cross yet. I'm still looking for that. Gee, that 9 moving average is fighting so hard not to cross that 21. Fighting really hard. Until that happens, we could bounce from here. Until that happens, we could bounce right back up there and then keep going. So I'd like to see that happen for Bitcoin dominance. Well, that would be awesome. Don't forget this trend line here. Zooming out, there's the other level of support. That's most likely what we'll do with Bitcoin dominance. So if I had to predict something, we might get a little rally out of altcoins over the, how many candles would that be? 2 or 3 candles? Maybe into Sunday, and I don't know. Would they dump us? Would they dump us Monday and take us back? So when this is going down, altcoins are pumping or doing better as a general rule. But when she starts going back up, if she bounces down here, then we're just going to be right back where we were before. Watching these bottom areas come back in for altcoins, or watching them drop a little bit more and get back some of the gains that we might have made. So still a great time to be paying yourself in altcoins, making sure you're staying profitable. Not yet the time to go all in again. It's a good time to get paid when you can. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Oh, I thought I saw a super chat. Let me see if we can pull you guys up here. Incredible! Thank you for the $5 super chat, my friend. Rogue Live. You guys are coming out to bat here. Missed might be easier to find at trading with. Looks like a local bomb just came in. $4 million fully devaluated. Or fully diluted value. Roguelide, just supporting the channel. Thank you very much, my man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you all. I am 100% community supported. No paid shields other than a Tangem wallet. Tangem wallet link in case you need one. Or really just a discount code that you can use. All right, so I will get into Miss. Let me write that one down. We'll go into that one. All right, so altcoins, it look like we might get a little green going, but we may give it back just as easily as we get it going. We do have some resistance areas to give. Oh, but I do want to keep watching on this one. I want to keep watching on total 3 about that breakout. I don't want to forget that. That would be a good sign. But we might just be, ranging here for a little bit, and we don't know. But this is total 3. If it's going up, our altcoins are going up, and she's got our area of resistance right here. We may fumble over here. What is a 4 hour? You look good right now, though, right? Now you fumbling the ball. Fumbling the ball for the next few hours here on altcoins, and but there might be something afterward. You do have this new trend line going on, and she's respecting it so far. Nice little rounding shape going on right there. I think you can bull trap this little idea here. I think we can break back into it. Let's keep an eye on that. If we do, then I'm going to say that we would get a nice little pump out of altcoins, and looks like it should want to come back up to 1.3 trillion, but even 1.01 trillion is on the cards at the 618, and that's what we need. If we can break above this, then we can start seeing this bigger breakout that we got. Did have some bullish divergence down there. I'm glad I wrote that down there. I would have forgotten about it. Breakout, retest, and then higher high. If we kind of ignore this trend line, it looks like, oh yeah, I can see how that happens. We just need to do that. Put this trend line back on that we kind of lost, and we see we still got some resistance that we need to work through here. And let's see, can the resistance actually be higher? Might be just a little bit higher if I'm taking it to these guys here. Yeah, and that's coming up with our 200 and 800 moving averages. So, okay, let's see if we can get up here. Can we get past 995? That's about $20 more billion coming into the market. That can give us a nice little pump. Be nice if we don't get rejected there, but honestly, what the 1 hour is telling me with the bigger moving average 8, 600 and 300, well, we may not make it our first time there. So altcoins are looking like we're getting a little bit of a rise, but I don't know if it looks like she has the possibility to give it back just as easy as she gives it right now. Let's come and say hello to everybody in the chat. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Who all do we have here? I see Chris Klein, Ryan Gay, Floki's Angels. Thank you for the comment, Floki. I appreciate that. Tommy 2 liters. There's Joe from Trade Intuition. He was first. Glitter Marshmallow 1981 here for class. I'm learning so much. We're on page 21, notebook for notes. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Keep adding tools to your toolbox. Keep adding things to your knowledge base about this market. Keep working on being a better investor and better trader and a better analyst. Don't worry about chasing the money dollar sign so much, because that will come as you just work on your skills, and then the money will come. It's what you will notice is that when you play this game, even when you start learning TA and you start learning how to trade properly, or going by establish a set of rules and things like that, guidelines to go by to help you with trading, you're going to keep messing up, and you're going to lose, and you're going to see yourself lose, but then eventually you're going to stop losing as much, and then you'll start breaking even, and then you'll break even for a little while, and then slowly you'll start finding that you're being a little bit more profitable, and so there's your curve, your learning curve right there. But when you start breaking even, when you plateau out, you're getting closer. You just gotta start finding those bad habits and being honest with yourself and calling them out for whatever they are. Sometimes I will just DGN in sometimes, or I used to really bad DGN in. I'll just go ahead and throw it in now. I don't know, just little bad habits. Not waiting for confirmations. Your habits may not be my habits, so that's why they're all individual. We got to work on them. Selling too early a lot of times, holding too long. if you're doing leverage, letting that thing go into red, and so 5% down, 10% down, 75% down. Who here has had one that's been 75%? If you've been liquidated, you win more than 75%. But have you ever had them where it's like you get in and then maybe your leverage is too high and then it starts going against you, and then you find yourself 50% down, 60% down? I've had that happen to me several times. I do not like that. I do not. Gotta find ways to avoid that happening. Rules to get you out of it early. That's hard to do that. But little by little, you get better, And cycle by cycle, you get better and you get better. And richer, and then, or I'd say more wealthy. Or your net worth will grow in this business. It's just a side effect of doing TA and actually doing some trading and sticking with it. There is that side effect that that account, it is in danger to grow. It's also in danger to be lost at the very first, though. But eventually we get there. We got MG Motorsport. I said Stort. MG Motorsport. How's it going? Asako Tano. Board PC guy. Incredible. Ryan K says, everybody knows you never go full turkey. I got lazy tonight. I couldn't find another face to wear. So we cup and handling to the upside yet? Sometimes it's always a cup and handle somewhere, seems like for some people. Justin X, how's it going? XRP is about to change lives. Jedi flip-flops, I think we dumped for a few weeks into the end of the month. It wouldn't be unusual from how past Januaries have worked out, especially the one 4 years ago. This time, 4 years ago. She also took us for a ride, a 30% drop up and down through January. Rishi John, how's it going? 5 to 10 days, Rishi John says. All right, let me come through and I got a super chat for Mist. Let me go ahead and let's find out about Mist. Mist against with Mysterium. Proof of stake, is that right? I want to switch up. I've been on Dex Tools. I want to try Dex Screener. Dex Tools has been I don't know, it's been acting weird. It's been doing some stuff. Keeps repeating everything. Dex Screener. Oh snap! Sean, we lost a turkey. Are you not over here now? Maybe we gotta, oh my god, we gotta go back. Mysterium, there we are, I see you. Mysterium down here. Let me make sure it's not doing the same thing the other one's doing. Ah, see, okay, this one's working right. Okay. The other one, every time I click, it draws me another line. Every time I click it, I have to keep. And that got on my nerves, so. All right, let's see, Dex. What can we tell about this coin? This is Mist against Wheath. Ethereum on Uniswap. Liquidity is 385,000. Fully diluted valuation is 6.7 million, so it's still a tiny market cap. Market cap is 6.7 million, so I guess we got all those coins out there. They're 26 cents. Okay. It was created. This pair was created 3 years, 4 months ago, so it's been around for a little bit. Oh, you guys can't see what I got going on over there because of all the little advertisements I've got. I think we need to take the chart school ad off. Chart school is a coming. But we don't have to look at it all night though, do we? There you are. Ah, there we go. You can see a little bit more of it over here. All right, so I zoomed out. We're on the daily. Do I have to go to the weekly? It's old enough that we could do that. Okay, there we go. Accumulation area here. I see a retest and you got a higher high. I see this retest right here, right there. Now, whether you would look at this as a descending triangle or a falling wedge, I look at it as a wedge, and it's a very shallow one. That's just, or a channel. You can't ever go wrong with a channel because in my world, price travels in a channel. You could take this whole length right here for your measure move. Put it at the breakout is the technical way. I've been playing around with putting them on the retest areas because I believe you get something from there too. I'm just saying. I want to do that as a little test thing. I tried to do that. Always trying to find something new. But technically, traditionally, right here at 49.28 would be the measure move for that guy. I got a little something there I can work with. Oh man, I don't have you set up, do I? Well, I like to put my prices on the right. And I like to have them in the center or middle. She does not have my extensions on there, but it is okay. 618 is coming up. The measure moves taking us right up in the 886 area. Both of those measure moves are just right there. Just makes a nice little envelope all around that. I kind of like that. Short term, I think that would be your best target. Short term. Where in the world is our price label? Price label right there. 49. Can we see that? That looks awful small. This looks awful small too. Can we make this bigger? How do we do that? Not going to spend too much time on it. We got that 49 cents. I want to zoom out. Now this is on the, actually since this is on the weekly, yeah, I was getting too ahead of myself there. And we're sitting at 26 cents right now. So 36 cents, 43 cents, 43. Let's go ahead and put 43 on there. Where did you? But the measure move does suggest that we can get that 49 cent area too as well. But 786 Fibonacci's coming in at 43. Those are some good targets. Let's come down on some of the other things. Let's add an indicator over here. I want to put a MA. You don't have a 5 MA, do you? No. Moving average. Do you have a multi-moving average? Moving average multiple. Okay, what's this? Maybe that's what we need. Let's get rid of that. Let's set this one up. Oh, snap! You got one. Okay, I use a 9, a 21. Don't use that. I got 50, 100, and 200. That's cool. No, I don't want you. I don't want the 35. Don't need a 35. Thank you very much. I guess I have to choose you. All right, green, red. I got 2 red ones. I got a blue one. I got a white one. And I got no yellow one for 200. The golden moving average. All right, so what can you tell me moving averages? Oh, you're looking good. Let's see, you're under the 9, so I can talk bad about you on the daily, but still, you're bouncing up and you're riding beneath the 9. That is weird. That is weird. You're riding bullishly beneath the 9. That's just not normal. Whose kid are you anyway? We're going to have to get a DNA test over here. This one's acting kind of weird. All right. So now here, okay, on the 4 hour, we're above it. Glad to see you got a little bit of sense there. All right. We want high Kanashi candles here too. Do you have it? Nice. Takes some of that noise out. Trend line. You got another trend line just matching that angle perfect, like a channel. Is it a channel retest? Is that what we're doing? Why are you asking me? Dang, Sean, where'd you come from? It is. You see the little channel audio we got here? Put on the candle bodies, and that's what we're doing. We broke out of this channel, went way the heck up, spiked a top there. That's a blow off top. It made a flag to the upside and then broke down and tested that area. I like that. Cool. This is the 4 hour, right? Well, let's figure out what... Okay, we already got the targets up there. Let's just kind of verify a few ideas here. Oh, snap it. Yep. Well, I don't have my extensions pulled out, so we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, snappage. Oh. She is suggesting right at just a little under 42 cents right there for our AB equals CD move. So we'll throw that one out there too. It looks like it starts getting good to get paid around 41 to 49 cents. Remember, bigger measure move. We're just looking for this one here. So she might get rejected there, come back down, and then have to work her way back up to the 49 cent area. So that would be a great place around 40, 41 cents to make sure you take some profit. Just in case, because it will not be a straight ride up to there to that other target. What the hell's this? Where did you come from? Hey, this looks so different here. We're not on log scale, are we? Oh, here is a bit of information for you guys that's never talked about enough, and I because I just don't think about it. If you are a pattern trader and if you are taking measure moves, you do not need to be on log scale. That will screw you up. Do not do this on log scale. Do your pattern trading on the whatever, the non-log, the linear scale. You will have, you'll see, man. You'll take a measure move. If you got it on log, if you're moving this thing up or down, that thing is shrinking, and you scale. I mean, it'll shrink like that. As you move it, up. It's just, no. For best results, don't do it. What if? Why? We did a measure move, right? Why are you? Why are you doing? Am I? Maybe I was on something else. 52. It should not be different from anywhere. Explain this to me. Oh. Breakout. No. Why are you acting so weird? Why is this coming from down here? Something's not making sense to me on this. Why are my lines changing like that? They shouldn't be changing that much. That's concerning. There's our channel idea. Oh, screw you. I'm just gonna go with the channel. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Still got to break out. That takes us up right to the same little area right there. I'm sticking with 53 as a revised. So hopefully that was some weird line action here. That was kind of strange. I've never really seen that happen other than being on log scale. My own. That's auto. I don't want log. This is log. Here's log. If I take a measure move, are you going to do it? Watch it not do what I'm talking about. Oh, you suck. Never mind. I figured you would do that. All right. The world is conspiring against me tonight. All right, let me take a look at... let's start making a list here. Let's take a look at Rogue. Crypto Frontier says, shake out before the breakout. I do believe that is probably coming our way too. And again, you know, like if we're in a Wyckoff reaccumulation, basically, kind of like what we were back all summer. That was a reaccumulation type deal, sideways channel, basically. Just laying it down a lot more. But we could get what they did. They like to do something called a spring, and that's where they'll bring price down real low, real quick, and then spring right back up, and then go about, you know, just flush everybody out and go about their business. So I wouldn't be surprised at all to see that. And I'm just kind of watching for signs of that. Chris Clown says ADA, Litecoin, and Caspa. No, we're fine. I like looking at Caspa. I'm trying to keep up with it too. I just forget to look at it a lot. Captain Crypto, what's up? Captain Crypto. About to be Captain K-Man. Bobby Yaz, how's it going? And there's Celinda. How you doing, Celinda? Let's see a pump after the full moon on the 14th. Let's do it. I'm all for that. I'm ready to pump. Pump, pump, pump. I'd like to see a big Trump pump come out rather than us drop down and hit. But I mean, either I de-risk and then anticipate this drop, which may or may not happen with altcoins, or I have to kind of finagle it so that I can absorb that, you know, work this out. If it does, I'm in a good spot if we do with altcoins, because Bitcoin tanks down like that, it's going to tank altcoins too, right? I don't like that idea. I'm set up for Bitcoin if she goes down there so I can buy as much as I can. But I would much rather just take what I got. I'm just ready to go. My bags have been, I've been working on these bags for all summer, and I'm ready for them to go. They give the gains, they take it back. They give the gains, they take it back. I'm ready for the real gains to come. Let's go. It's right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. Where number starts going up on everything is right around the corner. And it's not even altcoin season, but your altcoins will start looking nice, and the backs will keep on pumping. But it's right around the corner, and we just gotta hang in there, not let them fake us out and flush us out. Jedi Flip Flop says to die. Oh, Incredible says not Mysterium, just missed with on TradingView. Okay. My bad. Let's go back and do that. That was a super chat. Missed. I should have saw that earlier. Well, we got missed. Missed with. Missed wrapped ether on Ethereum. Okay. I guess I'm going with, well, this one's got a USD. Just never know which one to go with. Let's try this first one. And this one's, and are you wanted? I'm taking it that you want it against Ethereum, right? Or wrapped ETH, because that's what it is at 0.0001. Let me see if I can get this on so I can see the chats hit me slower than it hits you guys. I think you guys see the chat quicker than what it shows me here. So let me get my tablet going. That way I can be a little bit more updated with the chats here. Let me in the chat. Where's my what? Where's my? There we are. All right. Okay. Incredible says doesn't matter which. If you get the right coin. So I'm just looking to see if I got the right one or not right there. All right. I'm going to start looking at this one, but if it's different, I should see it if you tell me. Missed wheat. This one's going to take me a minute just to pull some fibs, and I'm going. Oh, at least we got it on TradingView. At least I can use all my stuff. All right, nice. And then what did you do? You went full on there. What did we? I don't have you high enough there. Okay, cool. That's what I'm looking for right there. These are some very distant targets. Oh crap! Do you want to? I don't want to. That was a 618. I don't need to do that one. Nice. You're also coming up in that area. If I do this, are you going to match if I put it at the bottom wick? You do. You do. How crazy is that? Okay, well, I'll go with you. Not technically what I'm looking for, but well, I mean, technically it is, but yeah, actually, I'm going to. All right, so against Wrapped Ether, let's get some target. She seems to be respecting this trend line, so I respect it. I respect her. What's the moving averages doing? Well, it looks like, I mean, after this little initial pump, we'll get another little pullback down to about these areas. What is this, 13.000013, that 13 area, maybe a little under that. After a pullback, it might take a few more hours before we ever see that. But yeah, she can get a pullback down there. She's at a great place, and when she does, I think that's a great place to start adding in. Anywhere from here and down looks good to me to add in. And then that would be right there at that accumulation zone too. A retest of about the 1288 area. I can see that happening before too long. She got the moving averages are telling me that they've all just flipped bearish, even though price is up above the 200. Now they're trying to turn around and curve around, but the 9 is not cooperating. The 9 is way down here. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, it came back up. It crossed. Okay, it's cooperating. But we still be coming back down and test these areas down there. Smaller time frame. She's probably starting to get. Oh, she's not getting tired out just yet. Ichimoku Cloud says she's going to get confused soon enough, though. But okay, it's cool. Let me back up to the 1 hour here, or 4 hour rather. So we got a pretty nice established trend line there. $20.78 looks very likely to be a nice area of rejection. And let's go ahead and put that. Yeah, I'm going to put them all three on the board. So 2078, 2800, and about 3200, 3295, 3300, right there in that area. These are, it may take a while to get the yellow targets. The first yellow and that first green one should be Should be coming before too long. We're on the 4-hour time frame. So I would expect her to have a nice little move, kind of like what she's got right there. Started working on it. When it gets a moving, be a nice strong move. But I kind of see those targets, and tell you what I'll do. I'll make copy the link here, and we'll put it over into the group. Put it over in the trade setup area. This is MYST for our price targets. All right, hopefully we got the right one there. Credible says that's it. All right, cool. All right, let's take a look at Rogue. Radium Solana, will it show it in dollars? It's going to show it against Solana here.
We really do this for the culture, Make sure you run this back so you know it's real.
Yeah, I thought I would like Deck Screener, but it seems to be a little bit more confusing for me to find things over here. Wow, I'm not really sure which one that is. This is wrapped, so okay, there's the contract. 8TV. That did not help me out. It's the one on Solana. Is it Rogan? Is it a Joe Rogan coin? This is Agent Rogue, is what that says. Agent Rogue. And okay, well, that was it. Okay, this is it. I believe this is it. So if well, this is against Solana too. I thought you'd give me price in dollars. 0.001. No, we got. I'm so confused. Yes, Rogan. Okay. I'm going to assume that this is it. We're just in a range. Scallop. Didn't quite make it past the 618 there, did you? Got rejected at the 618. She could be coming all the way back down to the bottom there. Now we got to do some stuff. We're on the daily. That looks like a strong candle. It's making me wonder if this 786 is going to be able to hold. It can though. We can. This candle here looked just like this one when it was working, when it was down here. And then she turned into a wick. Oh look, she's already starting to turn into a wick. This would be a good area to hold. I mean, just because we got a full green candle in it right now doesn't mean that it's not going to hold. And here on the 4-hour, we can already see signs that she's trying to bounce there. There we are. Get our Heikenhashi candles on there. The Heikenhashi candles will also help you identify a stronger trend, because they don't go all. They don't go red green on every candle like that. It more considers the trend, so it really helps you to kind of identify when a trend is starting to change a little bit better too. Take some of that confusion out. So another reason I mentioned I recommend using the Heikenhashi candles. Got a trend line there. Looks like if we draw it out here, it just had a little bear trap idea. That's where the majority of our touches are. That's cool. This is a shoot. To me, this is the buy zone. If I get a solid trend line like that, This is perfect to buy. What is this? I'm going to ride with you, dog. I'm going to ride with you. Let me, let's plan her out first. I got too excited. Didn't have a game plan. Got to have a game plan. Let's get that first. Could we be wedging it? We could be symmetrical triangle. Is it symmetrical? It's a freaking triangle. So price is squeezing. That's what we got with us. 31. That's 82% just going up there. So you can put a really tight. I like these areas because you can put a nice tight stop loss. You know, if you break this trend line, start going for a lower low than what we got there, then and where would that be? That would be about 9%. Of course, I'm going to do this on a swap, so I can't set a stop loss. I'm just nibbling. But I think this is a great place to even nibble, and she likes to spike up when she gets it going. Where are our price labels? Get them out. Let's put a star on that. Oh, look, now I can get it cool. Makes life easier. So 2.37 would be my first target I got, and I've ever won these fibs. You ever won the fibs? No, don't do everyone. I didn't do mine. I'm off my game tonight or something? We want to do it correctly. We're still in this guy's jurisdiction here. Let me get my targets lined up. If I want resistance areas, places where we will find resistance as price goes into it, I want to make sure that I pull my fib from top to the bottom that's within the very top to the very bottom. And we're in a range between here. So my best results or my strongest areas would be whatever it tells me from this pull down to this bottom down here on the fibs. And I can also apply this. I want to get those areas first. Where's the 618? The 618 is going to be important. Did we get it? It's got different colors over here. So I want to get these ideas out of the way first. 382. Yeah. Got 26 wonderful people hanging out with me. Thank you for being here. All right, and I'm on the 4-hour time frame. Now I'm going to come down and I'm going to play with this one. This is our high that we had this month. When was this one? This was December last. Let me get rid of this line because it's just distracting. I don't want to look at that. Let me spend just a few more minutes here looking at a few other things. I like that. This is our latest pull. And did a full-on retracement. Actually went down just a little bit less on you. Finding support there. We like that idea. Okay, I'm not. And so our short term, our little trade setup, going back up to that first high, that goes to the 50. That's a good amount. I like that 618 just as well, though, right? Hey man, come here. I want to lower this one down right there. So she's more likely to get hit. 0.00245. That is the 1618 from this pull. Oh, let me tighten her up. Yeah. And my target here is 67%. My target, that 618, 88% gains. Coming all the way back up to the top where we were before would give us, what, 146% gains? So I see some moves could be happening on here. This is Rogue. I might put a few dollars into this one right now. Just a nibble. Agent Rogue. Make sure I got the right one because they can have copycats. Freaking copycats over here. Your contract address is Z9ML. All right, that's it. I'm just confirming that I got the right one. I had a little warning thing. I'm not going to put a whole lot in here. I'm going to put probably about what I got to work with over here. All right. Actually, I'll put 0.2 Solana in there. That's what I got that to work with. Just a little nibble there, and we'll see how that plays out. I just want to nibble at it. Is this the full screen? All right, this is Rogue on Solana. Let's copy this, post it. All right, we got that over there. Let's see if we can go with STNG. I guess we're going back over here again. Staying on to Sterling AI bot. That's what I'm guessing we got. Four-hour chart. That's kind of interesting. Why is that circle staying there? More than likely, this one's going to range just a little bit, and this will probably be she'll probably make a. Let me get my fibs fixed. She gets a higher high. I would look for 0.00175 area. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Right there. All right, now she can get all the way up here to 1409. Don't know for sure that she will, but she had a pretty steep retracement. That might be as high as she gets. I would be looking. I'd be looking pretty hard at the 618. That's always a great one to go with for any kind of retracement, just in case. But she is making a series of higher highs, higher lows, and she could be ranging. She could just make a higher high like she did over here, and that would take you right up to the 17.49, maybe even 19.0019. Gosh darn it! I mean, that one could. It could. I'm really looking more for this one. That's 1750 area right there. Those are the ones that I think is worthwhile waiting for, that from his price history. When she gets going, she wants to go, right? And oh my God, is that 243%? Oh geez, okay. We can afford to get a smaller time frame. All right, well let's do that. What's the percentage up here? That's 100%. Just we gotta. Okay, we're gonna break it way down then. Just fib out. Swing high to swing low. Go with every fib. Go with every fib, man. You got money to be made on this one. This one starts coming up. From where we are now to that first one, that's 82% gains. To the second target at 0.00073, that's 150% gains. Then go to the 618 for what? 252% gains. Oh my gosh. Yeah. There's some gains with this one when she starts a moving. And as long as she keeps respecting that trend line and doesn't break it, she's ready to start doing something. That's kind of cool. Let's take a picture of this one, copy that link. See, this is the Solana pair, though. I gotta make a note of that. Probably need to do that for over here, too. Rogue/Solana for the last one. All right, so that one looks interesting. I like it being at the bottom of the trend line area. I think it's a good place to think about getting in, kind of like on the last one. Let's think about 2DAI. .io, I assume. Also Solana. This one's got a $1.2 million market cap. Down at the bottom. Oh man. Whoa, this one could be a little bit tricky. I would, I would have to see this one clear some levels, because she's losing some levels. She might be at an area where she can catch. Well, she's trying to catch. I don't know if she's going to keep it. She'll either catch here or come down to 0.01036. She could come down further, but that's the first place I would look forward to bump to catch if she does lose this area right now at that 1.3. But she's at an area. I don't know. She could be doing a bear trap. I would wait for confirmation though. But I do know we've identified a channel that she lost here, and I would prefer to see. If it's a bottom or something, it might come up and do something like this and then get back in here. That would be your safest bet to get in for real on 2DAI. I mean, you can. Don't let the horizontal lines throw you off too much. I mean, you got horizontal lines that are right here. I mean, that bottom's just a hair below where we were. Just kind of coming back to retest these bottom areas. Could be what we're doing. I look at this as a horizontal channel. or horizontal level of support there. So the other target I got lines up really well with the bottom that we had here. We might be coming back to try to do a double bottom. I think I'd wait on the confirmation for this one, because she hadn't figured out what she wants to do just quite yet. So that's kind of my take on what I'm seeing on the daily there. I would look at the 4 hour. Now we mentioned that this was a 0.113. She's trying on the 4 hour, trying to catch here. I mean, your DGen's probably, I want to take it. And I mean, I would feel more comfortable letting my DGen nibble or do whatever, you know, make a controlled entry here rather than anywhere else. I can say that. Because you are at a great little fib area to try to catch. It's trying, and this is the 4 hour, so it's not like we're on the 5 minute and it's trying to figure it out. She's already got a couple of 4 hour candles already printed there, so probably going to hold for a minute. Now she could, what you might be looking at is for it to come back up here somewhere, even up to this area. Yeah, that would be let's see if we can get past that area. Where she might roll over and go down to the next one. That we don't want to see that, but going from where we are to there, that's just 6%. So I mean, really waiting before we get over here would be the safest way, but that's on you to figure out when you want to get in, right? But I would let my DGen probably take a little nibble there. That's just me. Doesn't have to be you though, by any means. You can wait for some areas that's safer. Let's take a look at Cardano. $2 bouncing off our little Fibonacci areas here. Had to get past that area, come back and retest it. Oh baby, it's on. Man likes it. We still got that 177 target for an AB equals CD move from our pullback here, from our bigger pullback that we got a while back when it was 77 cents. When was that? In December? Right before Christmas. We still got a measure move up there. Next target next bigger target I'm looking for, because you're on a bigger move right now. You've cleared an area. Retesting it. I mean, your next bigger target is 132. So I've still got the same targets here, unless you wanted something shorter term. And on the 4 hour time frame, and that coming back up to the 618 to about 111, and then 120 would be your shorter term time frames if you're trying to take some earlier profit. And that's not a bad come up from here. That's a nice 20% gain, 25% gain there. Oh, but coming up to our actual targets, $1.32, 36%, 169 is about 65%. Test fibs point. Oh, yeah, okay. This one had the 0.5 fib, so we got some bigger targets in line for it. We got a couple of bigger ones that are a little bit like this one, a little bit bigger than the usual ones we go with. But 232, that's one I would wait for right there. And she'll probably even go up above it a little bit. This is a bigger Fibonacci. I like how Ada's looking. She's on the move here. Zoom out on the daily. So we're testing, we're tracking this trend line too, and that was doing nice. It's that megaphone pattern. Let's go ahead and extend it on out, because we already touched that one. And so anywhere in this trajectory is fair game. Let me move that out of the way. And if I were to slide these guys over, it might make. So I don't know that we will get these 170 areas anytime real soon. We'll probably have to come up and maybe work on a double top scenario, maybe get a little bit higher and come back and have to work our way up to some of these other targets. I don't think it would get on its first break, but who knows? It's unlikely that we break out of this and go freaking bullish, like a big parabolic move, because this kind of is our parabolic move. I think our parabolic move would play out within this trend line. We wait and see though. Nice retrace at the 236 Fibonacci at 90 cents. See if we can get that 132 target. Litecoin. Litecoin on Coinbase looks good. Looks like we charted there. Nice green candle. Ooh, let's tighten up this trend line. Looks like we are in danger of breaking it, but we got a green candle there. Let's tighten her up. Where are we on the daily? Let's go right underneath there, and it looks like we caught on it for a daily candle. 9 moving average is above the 21. That gives us a little bullish hope that the 50 is way up here. We can come back and try to work on that. What's going on down here? The 200's closing in on Lucy and the 800. That's good. After that happens, I wonder if we might get a drop, because sometimes you see that. But she'd have to pump up first, so it may take... I would say we're probably going to pump and then get rejected, either over here at 106 or 110 for Litecoin. Guys, we've still got our work to do, cut out to do for us, but let's go to a smaller time frame. It looks nice here. Yeah, finding support on that line. Interesting. What's going on here? The 50 under the 200, and now it's pointed down like it got rejected. I'm going to have to work on that. We need to get above that 200 moving average. We're above the 9, so that's good. 4 hour looks good for more uppiness. More than likely, we will, after we get the momentum going, we'll probably have a nice little strong move coming. And we'll be working on making a higher high. Those higher highs should come in somewhere through here for this move, I would look for. About 120, that's a nice little psychological target to go with, and 123 for Litecoin. That'd be nice. I'd like to see those prices again. Well, it might be making a shoulder, head and shoulder to the upside. A drunken, convoluted, twisted around, backward walking, inverted head and shoulder. Wow, do I got another big fib pulled? I want to clear my charts out here. Do I need these trend lines I got? Or are they just... I don't know. I don't need that one. I might need that one. So on the daily, I like it. This is our local pattern that we seems to be trying to do something. This trend line is way too steep. I'm just going to say that. I want to get rid of that one. I think if we're looking at something, we got some kind of channel. Not yet even confirmed yet for that top. Looking nice. What I really like on the daily is that 9 moving average being above the 21, and that means that we can go up and test that 9 moving average. Hope we can get back above it. But we do have our work cut out on all these altcoins. I am expecting altcoins to go up and possibly pull back again. So hopefully we get our higher high out of this. So 119, 120, I like that area. Shorter term, this is the 4 hour. 618 and 786 areas coming in through here. I'm just going to draw a box on it. 109 to 13. Be a nice area to think about taking some profits. All right, Litecoin. I like this, respecting the trend line. Keep it up, Litecoin. Keep it up. And let's take a look at Caspa. We've been going an hour and 20 minutes. It just goes by so quick. It's because you talk too much. Oh, gosh darn it. Caspa on MXC. What are you doing, Caspa? 4 hour chart. You hanging down there. It's still good. I mean, we got our retest of this, and we're seeing so far so good. Just can't seem to get past this Fibonacci area, that 382 at 11.9 cents area. Can't seem to get past it. Got this 100 moving average here with the 50 mooning over it. It's rolling over, trying to come back and touch it again. We need to do something. I like this Ichimoku cloud. 12.1 sitting on the top of it. Another Fibonacci area there, 0.5, top of this range. We just need you to do something, Caspa. I don't see any reasons for taking profits through here because we're just down in the dumps at the bottom of the areas. I think more around 13, 14, 15 cents start taking profits there. If we can get back and test this area or even go higher at 13.6, 13.3, 13.6. 14 cents. I like those areas, and I think that we can actually come up to this area at 14 cents. That one right here. That's really the one that I'm kind of rooting for. This looks a lot like the old looks like a Dirty Sanchez is trying to play out right here, so we'll see how it does. That's what I call it now, Dirty Sanchez. This guy is coming in at an angle. We're doing a little top hat, and then this one probably comes out at an angle like this, and then we gotta see what kind of fun and games we got and see if she breaks out past this area. Just a double bottom that I call the Dirty Sanchez. Hoping she doesn't roll over and pull a stinker on us. Alright guys, we've been going for an hour and 22 minutes so far. Did we not heart those? Not Mysterio, Miss Tony. Is that a new one? Did you guys send me more super chat? Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate that. Glitter Marshmallow says, I pulled out an XRP today at high and took profits. Do you think I pulled out early? Do I think you pulled out early? Well, I don't know where you pulled out. You said at the high, so you got about 260 or somewhere where we are now. Maybe, because we did get a breakout. I mean, you can think of it that way. But these breakouts have retests, so you can probably still get back in somewhere about 240 if you chose to do so. I mean, it's hard to see how it will, it's hard to see it being back there right now, and she may go up before she gets back down here. But it will just count for a pullback. We'll get pullbacks and retest the breakouts. So I'm following this trend line here. I'll make it a different color. Because I like looking at these as more of channels. So it lost this trend line, went sideways for the longest. This angle, let me line her up. Probably should get some respect with this one. Yeah. So yeah, I do think that this will stick. And so do I think you pulled out too early for your whole position? Probably, because I think she's getting ready to do some stuff, and I think we'll start seeing $3 before long. I got our next targets. Maybe I should reevaluate my target ideas now with the new information we got. I'm on what, the 1 hour chart? Oh my god. Let's zoom out. Let me zoom out first before we go too crazy. This is XRP? Wow, you just... Yeah. I think this area at about 302 will probably get up there and maybe no further. She's at an area where she should be. Well, she's already hit this one and closed a candle below the 1414, retested it a couple of times. So that's the one that's been holding. That was also one of the targets we got right there at that 267, 265, 267 area. So, did you pull out too early? I guess it depends on how you're looking at it, 'cause there's a lot of different scenarios that we can see playing out. Now, it is looking strong, and we got to break out. So technically, this is when a lot of people will be getting in and buying, right? So is she going to come up here? Are we going to come up, face resistance, double top, then have to go through, you know, some more downside? Don't know that yet. Is she going to come up here and break on through and go to some higher target if she's that bullish? Maybe. I doubt it. She should get a substantial, you know, a nicer pullback, at least to like a 382 Fibonacci from there, which a 236 and 382. So she could be coming back from these areas at $3 to retest 244, kind of like where we just broke out from. I mean, that makes perfect sense to retest that area we broke out from, or as low as 208 and still make a big gigantic move up from here. I mean, I guess you have to ask yourself if you still want to be part of this coin and play it to the upside. Maybe you could open up wait for a pullback or nibble in and open up a little bit of a position now, because it does look like she's got a little bit more gains, about another 40 cents coming out of or something like that. Possibly. We gotta get past. That's just 5% gains, 20% gains. You might find a faster horse and still find a better place to get in later on, but she's wanting to move right now. She is wanting to move right now. Let me look at look at this MACD. So the daily MACD just went through it sideways and just now flipped. That looks kind of bullish to me. So now we're looking at that 618 Fibonacci area. If it's going to break through or hold, we're at duck lips on the 5-day. 3-day is going to be working through some stuff, so we might. I think we will see some resistance up there at $3, but I don't. We'll get probably a slight pullback, and it may break on through from there. The XRP is getting really bullish now, so it may be one that could get away from you kind of easy. What's the 886? But I mean, I can't blame you for taking profits though, because she's up a lot. And if we look at our bigger fib pull, it's telling us somewhere about 281 to 316 in that zone. I want to throw those up there too. So it looks like she's going up a little bit, but eventually, what we got? 5 bigger time frames. Where are moving averages? Where the 21 is down here about 146. I'm just trying to see if she gets a pullback from here. 3-day 200 moving average is at 70 cents. 12 hour. Oh man, our 200 moving averages are really low. The weekly is down here is at 66. XRP gets big pumps and then she gets big drops. Big pumps, big drops. It's not always straight up, so there's resistance here. I can't blame you for safeguarding yourself. You may just be fine. Maybe you sold a little bit too early, but you're not getting burned in the process like some people might be getting burned. That 618 Fibonacci area there, I'm doubting that it will do anything very bullish too much above it. I'm looking more for rejection and then maybe a stronger pullback then from what we're seeing. I would not beat yourself up about taking profits though. All right, so, oops. Oh my gosh, there's a lot more stuff going on down here. It says, I think he's saving me for last. But I got it right. I did get everything right. That I took down anyway. I don't think I can turn this into a 3-hour stream again tonight. Let's see what you guys are talking about. It says, just go up already. I got stuff to do, Bitcoin. Okay? I feel you completely. That's exactly how I feel too. I'm tired of waiting. I've been watching the roller coaster on my numbers. I've been taking profits, trying to keep that, but when we get the drops, those probably will still drop, even if you take your profits out, right? Sometimes probably even more. Just riding those numbers up and down. I'm just tired of seeing that roller coaster. I mean, wow. I mean, I'm having to have nerves of steel to see the fluctuations, because I mean, one of my accounts got up about $220,000 and then drops back to about 130, and I'm like, that's a big drop. That's a big percentage to what you come back. I didn't enjoy. I want to see it stay at the higher numbers than bring them back, and I'm gonna try to see what I can do to help that out this next time that we start pumping up. Jedi Flip Flop says he aped into a bag of, I guess, Rogan last night, right? John Hill, I'm playing sad face. Oh, there's always rewind, and you can fast forward. That's the best part. You can fast forward through it, because there's some dead airspace where I'm looking at some of these. Thank you guys. Thank you all for the super chats. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for hanging out with me. Sam says, what AI agent coin should I be looking at? I think you'll get probably some. I don't yet have a good list to share with those. I'm not a good source for that right now. I'm in some AI agent plays. Basically, your well, not layer one. What was the equivalent? Your foundational one, the AI 16Zs, Cerebro. I'm in a couple of those, but not in really anything too major. Kekis. I'm in that. Eliza. I like that one. But I mean, consider it's still a narrative, and still some of these are just hype, and some of the little agents are probably hype. That's why I'm picking more of the platforms or whatever that they're running on, or trying to go with that idea. But still, I've got to dive in deeper to see. They're coming off with a new one every a new one on every chain so far. They're just all jumping on the bandwagon. It's like, oh wow, a couple of projects figured it out, and then all of a sudden everybody else knows how to do it, and it happens with every narrative. Everything went to DeepIn, starting to be DeepIn when DeepIn was hot. Everything wanted to focus on real world assets when real world assets were hot. I mean, this is how a project that has nothing to do with AI suddenly has something to do with AI now, or they suddenly have something to do with DeepIn now. That's how this works for a lot of these altcoins, and that's why we don't want to hold them all through. That you want to get rid of your altcoins during this bull. Don't be that guy thinking, no, I'm going to hold this one. I'm going to hold it for next cycle. Don't be that guy. Most of those altcoins will not be here next cycle, and when they do, that narrative is not going to be as hot. I want to draw your attention to Polygon Matic. She was hot at the end of last cycle. Lots of people wanted to get in on her. How is she doing right now? Yeah. Layer 2s, that's old news. We're doing layer 3s and all this other stuff now. So altcoins, you want to make sure that you get out of them. Trust me, they will fall. Bullish on Parade, Sinverse. I need to check that. I still got my bag of Sinverse. I got a moon bag of Sinverse. And I'm waiting for gaming to come back. I like this one. It's like a game, GTA, like Grand Theft Auto. It's one of those feel plays and everything. They got NFT. It's a gaming play, but my gosh, she's just been down here for like. Or did you go up and I missed it? She's not. I mean, it looks impressive here, but in the bigger picture thing, she's just been ranging here ever since. It's like for the last 2 years within this range, a gaming coin, and now she's at the bottom. We're still waiting to break out of this range. Now I think it could happen, but I mean, I don't know. The longer that we spend I'm just wondering how far out of this range are you going to get up to 3 or 4 cents? Will that be as much as we see out of this? I don't know. I'm waiting. I'm still in this one. I still like it. I still like it for play, but like everything else, it just fell off the narrative. It does look like it's trying to do something now, though. Above the daily moving average, finally catching it. Looks like it's starting to look better. It's about time. It needs to start coming out of its range. The gaming tokens are starting to warm up just a wee little bit. But the best thing I can advise you to do on these, these small plays, the ones that are in the bottoms here, because we don't know if they're going to do really well or not. And this cycle is going to be mostly focused on Bitcoin. It just is. Moonbagging it, and then you're good. It's what I do with Sinverse. I moonbagged. I took all my collateral out. Now I got a bag, and I'm just waiting for it to do something. And she's been, trying my patience. She's not yet broken to these highs that she had around just under 2 cents. And it seems kind of crazy, right? I mean, from where we are now, though, think about this. Look at the gains. To get back up there to the 2 cents, you got almost a 5x. You got 427%. So I mean, it's worth playing because you can make some gains. I mean, it's just a slow one. It's a dark horse play, is how I look at it. But shoot, maybe I should add to my bag down here. I mean, if you're going to add to your bags or play it, this is a good spot to get in, I'm saying. But yeah, if you don't know about Sinverse, check it out. I used to do a lot more videos on them and everything. It's kind of cool. It kind of influenced the look of all my freakiness on the show, actually. When I was making those videos, that's when I decided to be creepy. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I see John Hill says what I think about Bet. I like it. I got a position in it. I've got that's one of my bigger plays. I've got it. What do I got? I've got it written down. I've got almost 200,000 of them put on the wallet that I bought way back when it was like cheap, like $0.015 or less. And I've got it. I think I got it staking. I haven't even checked on that in about a year or 2 years. And then I've got another play in spot margin. So I mean, yeah, I made sure that I was in VET and VeChain. I made sure that I was in that one. So I do have a bigger bag of that. What is that worth right now? VeChain, what are you running at? You at 5 cents? I went heavier on that one than some of the other plays I was making at that time. So I'm curious what it might be up. My calculator. You can do that in your head, stupid. Oh man, times 5 cents. It's not 5 cents, it's 4.5. Oh, no, it's worth somewhere around $9,000. That's way more than I paid for it. And hopefully, we can see it get up somewhere around 23 or 29 cents. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. That would be cool. And if we could do that, and if I got about 200,000 at what is it? 23 cents. $46,000. That's what I'm wanting out of VeChain or more. And so it's just a long game for me. I'm just sitting there letting her do what she does, and hopefully there'll be more VeChain in there when I take it out and sell it. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be back again tomorrow. Trade carefully, trade wisely. Sunday should be an interesting day. Usually is for crypto. I do like to finish the show looking at Bitcoin on the smaller time frame. Let's come back over here to this little tiny 6-minute time frame over here that we got going on. What are you doing, Bitcoin? You look so different here for some reason. Oh, look at the nice little rounding on the moving averages. I like that. We still got on this small time frame that I just watched this play out. Make my plans on the bigger time frames. I watch them play out here. Ooh. Are you trying to lose it? We've got the 600 under the 800. Now, at some point that will cross, and that will be good. We need that to happen. 200 is below the 360. That's not good. It looks like we're breaking a trend line. It's not the greatest trend line. I mean, it's all we got right now, but it's not. She need to hold. She need to hold. Looked like she was gonna hold. Still above the 200 moving average, so we'll see. We need to bounce from here. Bitcoin, come on, make number go up, baby. If she falls through, oh man, she falls through. That channel's got a measure move to take us back down to about 91,200. Could happen. Don't know for sure that she will. I'm still waiting for this target over here, 95,307, to get hit from this fallen wedgie. That's what I want to see happen. Go get my target, Bitcoin. Quit messing around. Quit faking us out on these weekends. You're supposed to be pumping right now, baby. Go pump. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow night. Good night, everybody. Sean, can you take us to the end screen?
Come on, come here, bud. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make you look like you're so ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Feet high off the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you wish really was part your life. Basic bullets, with no bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same, running for the meds. Show you like my vibe, pass my candy on my wrist. Bad habits, little rabbit. Now sit down, you can have it. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big bed, come and play with me. Freaky dog. Got a whole lot of love for my dog. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big bed, come and play with me. Freaky dog.
We can do that. Just remind me.
Now show how freaky you are.
So I'm just gonna be away for 1 hour. Please don't break anything. And I might have a surprise for you.
Give me a miracle. Added a syllable. Talking about big cash, that's the minimum. I'm done with this trash. Thought to be critical. Show me
Good night, John boy.
before we get physical. Pour some water in your cup, let it drip, drip, drip. Now look straight